Welcome to Bible Study with Fred. I'm in Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. Another repeated warning in the Bible is that lazy people are always wanting and never having anything. Herodotus, the ancient Greek historian, referred to a group of people whose gods must have been called by the names poverty and helplessness, and they were sure faithful to them. Many people are poor because they will do nothing for themselves, but always depend on others to do for them. Now, for the spiritual application, notice that the soul of the diligent shall be made fat, of course, as a consequence of their diligence. Taking for a moment into consideration that the soul and the body are spoken of interchangeably in the Old Testament, because the soul is not separated from the sins of the body until the new birth. Colossians chapter 2 is an important reference on this point. Let's look at the life of a Christian for a moment. Job 34:3 says, "For the ear trieth words as the mouth tasteth meat." If you are too lazy to feed yourself on the Word of God daily and often, or to come to church to hear God's words preached, then you will always find your faith is wanting and that you are in need of someone else to encourage you, to lift you up, because you simply don't want to take the time to allow God to speak to you through His Word. But he or she who is diligent about God's Word and studying it and reading it and hearing it, their soul shall be made fat, which was a sign of prosperity till about 40 years ago, when it became a sign that you needed to buy a pair of running shoes and a sweatsuit. But that's another story. Face it, sluggard. You use excuses to avoid God, like I can't read well. Okay, then you can listen. I don't have time to listen. Then I suspect you aren't listening to gospel songs or hymns or sermons on CD, but your favorite celebrity. I don't care if the singing of the Foursquare Goody Gospel Quartet brings tears to your eyes, or if the preaching of Reverend I stand on the pulpit shouting, spewing spit over the first 5 rows gets your blood going. You need to hear God speaking to you through His Word. You need to read it. You need to hear your own preacher and other men you can see right in front of your eyes and ask questions of afterward. Good hymns and good preaching on the radio or computer or CD player are great for the Christian soul, but they're not a substitute for God speaking directly to you. They're not a substitute for God speaking directly to you from His very words, or your own preacher preaching to you from that word, unless you don't really believe they're God's words in the Bible. You'll answer for that. 1 Timothy 4:13, "Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine." 2 Timothy 2:15, "Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." And for the Judaizers among us who want us to put us back under the law, there's Joshua 1:8. "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success." See, there's no way around it, not under the law or under grace, thou sluggard. So I just would encourage you to read your Bible, study your Bible, cross-reference the verses, pray to God for wisdom and understanding, and then share your interpretation with someone else. I'm going to pick it up in verse 5 next, and I hope that you can purchase my comments on Amazon in Kindle or paperback form. I've written a number of other commentaries as well, just comments on the Bible. And follow me on blogger.com or just here. But if you watch the video this far, please click like and subscribe or follow. Thank you.